Welcome back to another. Um, Now, like I was saying, welcome back to another episode of Athlete Cast, Part 12. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a little bit running late because your boy had to get some sleep, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. But as y'all know, I was on my bye week, so I got a lot of time to decompress myself and take me a break, mental health break, and everything else. So let's get into some RC news. What happened around the league while your Simpson Storm, was on the bye week. Okay, first up, getting the results in from this past week. First up, we got Central versus Lores. Central beating Loris 45-7. Big blowout win for Central, putting them up there. Wartburg versus Luther. Of course, Wartburg coming away with the dub 49-10 against Luther. Next up, we have Dubuque versus Nebraska Westland. Um, Dubuque beating Nebraska Westland 52-7, bro. I hate this mic so much because it keeps moving. Uh, Next up, last but not least, we have Co versus BV. Co being BV 35-13. So pretty much every every game was a blowout game for either college. But this coming up week, we have BV versus Luther. Next, we have Nebraska Westland versus Loras. Wartburg versus Dubuque. Last but not least, you got Simpson going up against Co. Yes, sir. You heard me. They are no longer undefeated no more because Wartburg spanked them. Let's get into these new standings now. Y'all used to Co being on at that number one spot, but not no more. Cause Wartburg is now number one. Co is now number two. Central is three. Four is Dubuque. Five is yours truly, the Simpson Storm. Number six is Nebraska Westland. Number seven, BV. Number eight, Lorez. And number nine, Luther. So big week this week. We got a lot to prove this week. Hopefully we can come through their turf and send them back to their dorm rooms or apartments or houses, whatever they got. Sad, especially the seniors or the fifth years, because we are coming down there on their senior day, and hey, we finna break up that party they think they gonna have later on that night. Yeah, and that's just me personally. And what I know in my team, because I know this week we're finna go out, have phenomenal days at practice. We have phenomenal will. We didn't have much but preparation and recovery last week, of course, because bye week. But this week I know we're back to full health. We gonna come out and just play our best ball. I mean, y'all think Central was our best ball, but just wait on it. Hold on, I'm trying to think it. Can I just bring it out? No. Okay. But we ain't I mean, y'all think we played our best ball against Central, but thing is, y'all ain't seen nothing yet because when Cole comes, and I hate Cole, as y'all like to know. But that would be a great day if we go down there to see the Rabbits and, just rain on their parade thinking because it's senior day they finna win something, or thinking because they're in, I mean, they lost last week. I know that humbled them. Now it's time for us to really humble them because I'm tired of hearing these convos that Simpson doesn't belong. Simpson doesn't belong here with Dubuque, Central, Wartburg, and Co. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of those top four teams right there. I'm tired of them being top four teams. Next year, this year, we can't have a chance to end the season 6-4, which is this I can see the improvement because I talked to like a previous player. He said they haven't been like, I think we're 500 now. I think we ain't been five. I think he said we ain't been 500 in like 8 9 years. So it's most definitely been improvement. But we're gonna keep improving, and by this time next year, Simpson College will be getting ready to go to a playoff game or fighting for that conference championship. Yeah, that's just me though. That's just me, and I'm hopefully thinking that my teammates is thinking the same way because I think of the bigger pictures. I'm trying to go to that Division 3 playoffs. Even though if we don't like go nowhere, we just get put out first round. I mean, hey, we made it to the Division 3 playoffs. That's a huge thing to say, especially because they only take like one or two teams out of each division of Division 3 football, and they put them in the playoffs. It's basically they take the top 12 teams and they put them in the playoffs. So just to make it to a college football playoff game in Division 3 is just is that's just a brag in itself, especially when I don't think Simpson has ever like won a national champion Division 3 national championship. So that would be fun also to win like the first ever Division 3 national championship that Simpson Storm has ever won. It's kind of to me, it kind of feels like a repeating cycle. You feel me? Because I know I go back to my high school days on here a lot, but it's like it's repeating the cycle for me because my high school did never win a state championship until my sophomore year, and it's like now it's just repeating itself now that I'm in college. Like this college haven't, I mean, Simpson College ain't won a Division 3 national championship. So maybe my sophomore, junior, senior year, we can come out and win the Division 3 national championship for the first time and forever. And I know for sure if we win that team, that that team right there is going down in history. I know it for sure. Like, and then that's also getting more exposure so we can get more players. That's major thing, bro. More players. I mean, coaches rely on us sometimes with the recruiting. Like, I mean, but hey, I mean, me recruiting, I don't think it's gonna go as well as like other people because once again, I don't think most people are trying to come this far away from home. See, only reason I came this far away from home is because I really wanted to play college football, and it has always been a dream of mine. So I really didn't care how far I had to go. I mean, now that I'm here, yeah, I get homesick at times, of course. But hey, I know I got a bigger purpose that's coming, and that's why I'm here. Like I know just homesickness can affect my future of what could happen. Like who knows? Like from 10 years now, 10 years and 10 years from now, who knows? This podcast might have like 10 million followers, might be the number one on YouTube. I might have built my platform up to do what I really want to do. And that's really, you know what? Now that I think about it, I've never like explained why I started this. Well, I've explained a little bit, but it's not really like I didn't go into detail of why. See, I have this vision in my mind that I can create the number one recruiting website and actually get kids like noticed. You know, and not have to pay like hundreds of dollars. Like that's just not me. Like doing this is fun. Like helping out kids that need help is what I want to do. Like For example, I want to coach like after college, it might get me a job, but on the side, I want to coach. Like I want to help kids get better at the game that I love. Like the thing is, you can't take me away from this football, bro. Like I've had thoughts like 3 years from now, when I'm a senior and I'm like 2 weeks or 1 week away from football, like done with football, you're not gonna still take me away from that because I have alternative options. I don't have to go to the league. I don't have to go to any of the leagues. I can coach. Rather it's high school level, middle school level, pee wee level, little league level, or even NFL level. I don't care. Like you just can't take me away from the game that I love. And even when I'm done playing, just know I'm gonna be close to football. Whether it's coaching, whether it's being I don't even care what type of coaching it is though. Like I don't care if you can stick me at O line coach. I still gotta look, the O lineman is still in me at heart. So you can stick me in there, O lineman, strength conditioning coach. You feel me? Assistant coach, you feel me? It doesn't matter because I'm still gonna be able to coach the game I love that I used to play. You feel me? So it's no taking me away from football. Like that's just how bad I done fell in love with it. Like people ask me why I came to Iowa. I mean, part of it is to get my education. Part of it. But the most part of it is because I didn't want to stop playing football yet. Like I knew high school was not going to be like the limitations for me in football. Like even though like even though like right now it might seem like it's hard for me right now, but at the end of the day, I know that I get to play the sport I love. Like even when I gotta wake up early in the morning for weights, go to meetings like every day. You feel me? Practice mom almost every day, but at the end of the day, I still get to play the game I love. And that's what keeps me going, the love of football. See, I was my coaches, well, I've heard, I'm not gonna say my coaches. I've heard that like when you when you play college football, you gotta actually love the game. Because if you don't have the love for the game, you're not gonna get very far at playing college football. Because it's gonna be them rough days when you're gonna want to quit, but you're not because you love the game. Now, if you don't love the game and you just playing because it's fun, you're not gonna make it that far. Like you might quit the first day of practice or the first day of camp or halfway through camp or the end of the camp. Like that's the difference. I feel like that's the difference that I have on some people that don't love the sport because I really love the sport. And it's reasons why I put my all into this sport because I love the sport. Like if you don't play football, you wouldn't know. But football has taught me a lot. Like football has taught me discipline, respect. Like it's taught me it. Football really builds character, bro. Football builds character, just like with any sport. I feel like any sport will build your character, but football, out of everything, it builds your character. It builds your discipline. It builds your respect. It builds your toughness. Like it builds your determination. Like bro, without football, I probably wouldn't be the young man I am today, to be honest with you. And I'm not speaking for anybody else, but I feel like that's how like all players feel like. If football wasn't if football wasn't here for some of us, I feel like some of us probably would not be doing what we're doing today. That's just me. Like, but hey, that's enough. I didn't ramble too much, bro. I already got to remember at the end of this. So let's get into some of this college football this weekend. And I know, like, I got mad, bro, because some of my predictions did not go how I wanted them, bro. So, like, y'all got to give me a pass this week because, bro, everything was everywhere. I ain't going to lie to you. Now, first up, we got Ohio State beating Penn State. I should have went with Ohio State, but you know me, I want to pick the underdog, and I picked Penn State. I mean, they hung in there though. They hung in there. I watched that game. They hung in there. But Ohio State beating Penn State 20-13, bro. 20-13. Next up, we got Ole Miss. Oh yeah, this 0 for 1 right now. I'm 0 for 1. Next up, we got Ole Miss 6 versus Arkansas. Ole Miss beating Arkansas 63-31. Yes, sir. 1-1, baby. 1-1. Stop playing. Next up, we got Army versus Air Force 2-1 as Army beats Air Force 20-3. Yes, sir. Now, this game kind of had me scared because when I looked at it, Duke was actually beating Miami. And then I looked again and like Miami just came back just like that. And I was like, okay. So Miami beating Duke 53-31. Yes, sir. 3-1 right now. I'm 3-1. 3-1, baby. Let's go. Next up, we got Vandy beating Auburn 17-7. I am 4-1. Next up, we got Oregon versus Michigan. Oregon beating Michigan 38-17, 5-1, baby. Yes, sir. I told y'all. Y'all don't gotta pick it all 25 with all games I choose. Just pick the little 18, pick the little 18, 17, 15, you know. Just go with the ones that you're comfortable with and that you think I picked right. You feel me? Okay. We're 5-1 right now. 5-1. All right, next up we got Georgia versus Florida. I picked Georgia, and Georgia comes out with the dub over Florida 34-20. 6-1 right now. 6-1. Yes, sir. Now this game upsetting me. Houston picking up the dub against Kansas State 24-19. Like, bro, y'all let Houston beat y'all. Houston. I don't know what Houston got. I don't even know if Houston's a bad team, to be honest with you. So I can't really tell you. So that's 6-2 for your boy. 6-2 for your boy. Next up, we got Indiana. Oh my god, bro. I hate saying this. Indiana. Oh my lord. Indiana. Oh my god, I had to sound it out. Make me sound uneducated, bro. We got Indiana versus Michigan State. Indiana beating Michigan State 47-10, 47-10, bro. I thought that game would have been a lot closer, and not even gonna lie. Even though I still won that prediction, I'm 7-2 right now. But I thought that game would be a lot closer. Next up, we got Texas Tech versus Iowa Tech. I mean Iowa State. Let me stop. I just woke up a few minutes ago, so don't get on my top about this mispronunciation. No, that game right there, I know it broke some of these people's hearts around here. Iowa State being undefeated and they're getting beat by Texas Tech by 1 point. I know they're very disappointed. I just know they're very disappointed, bro. But I'm 7-3. 7-3. Next up, we got Tennessee versus Kentucky. Tennessee picking up the dub against Kentucky, 28-18. I am 8-3. Not a bad little record, especially for these many games I picked. Okay, next up we got Louisville versus Clemson. Now this is another one I lost. Louisville won 33-21 over Clemson. Clemson, I had faith, which I knew better. I had too much faith. I had too much faith in y'all, which puts me at 8-4. Next up, we got South Carolina versus Texas A&M, and I'm pretty sure I picked South Carolina to pick that. So that's 9-4. 9-4. Last but not least, we got SMU versus Pittsburgh. 48-25 dub from them, and I am 9-5. I ended 9-5. I feel like I'm gonna do better this week on my predictions, but 9-5, never again. 9-5, never again, bro. But upcoming predictions, you feel me? We got Florida versus Texas. You know I got Texas winning that. That's gonna be a blowout game. Texas for sure. Next up, we got Miami versus Georgia Tech. Miami, you better take the dub over Georgia Tech. If you don't, I'm coming to Miami. But next up, we got Purdue versus Ohio State. Y'all already know Ohio State finna blow Purdue out, bro. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no ins, ands, or buts about it. We got Iowa State versus Kansas. You know what? Even though Iowa State lost this past coming week, I'm gonna still put my faith in Iowa State to beat Kansas. Next up, we got Clemson versus Virginia Tech. Now, I don't know if I have much like faith in Clemson right now because y'all just lost to Louisville, but Louisville is actually a good team, so can't put that past y'all. I'm gonna still choose Clemson. I'm gonna choose Clemson. Choose Clemson. Next we got Army versus North Texas. You know what? I'm gonna go out with a limb. I'm gonna say. Uh, I know this is probably gonna be an iffy one, but I'm gonna pick North Texas to beat Army. I'm not even gonna lie. North Texas should beat Army. I don't know where North Texas has. I honestly don't know where Army has either, but I'm just tossing up a coin right now. I'm gonna just say North Texas. Now Georgia versus Ole Miss. Now y'all, as y'all know, I will always pick Ole Miss, but for my record's sake, with this predictions, I'm gonna say Georgia. Now, if Ole Miss come out with that dub, don't. If Ole Miss come out with that dub, I will not care about that one L I have right there because at anything I'll be happy. Next up, we got Michigan versus Indiana. Michigan versus Indiana. I don't know. Once again, that's a toss-up game for me. But I'm picking Indiana. Pick Indiana. Next up, we got Colorado versus Texas Tech. You know, next up, we got South Carolina versus Vandy. Now, this game here is also a toss-up. You know, Vandy beat Bama. So, for the sake that Vandy beat Bama, I'm going to choose Vandy. I'm going to choose Vandy. Next up, we got Maryland versus Oregon. That's not a toss up. I'm picking Oregon all day, every day. Next up, we got Mississippi State versus Tennessee. Most definitely picking Tennessee. Most definitely picking Tennessee. Next up, we have Bama versus LSU. Bama all day because I don't believe LSU has what it takes to beat Bama anyway. Next up, we got Florida State versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame picking up the dub. No ins, ands, or buts about it. That's just one of the teams I've been going with this season. So Notre Dame, keep doing y'all thing. Next up, we got Nevada versus Boise. I'm picking Boise, of course. My boy Ashton Genty, future Heisman winner. I stamped that as well. I don't care about no Cam Ward. I do not care about Cam Ward. I don't care about Travis Hunter. My boy Ashton Genty is winning Heisman. We can fight if you want to. Ashton Genty is winning Heisman. Ain't nobody doing what Ashton Genty is doing right now. I know y'all got Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball. So I know we got Cam Ward going off. So, but he ain't doing. They not doing what Ashton Genty's doing, bro. Hey, bro. I'm not gonna say that because I might get canceled, but I saw a reel on Ashton Genty. It was funny. Next up, we got Washington versus Penn State. I'm picking Washington. I mean, not Washington. I'm picking Penn State. I'm tripping. I'm picking Penn State, bro. Penn State coming back for vengeance, bro, after Ohio State. Next up, we got Virginia versus Pittsburgh. I'm picking Pittsburgh for sure. I feel like Pittsburgh is coming back for vengeance too. Next up, we got BYU versus Utah. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder who BYU. Yes, sir. Now this game is also a toss up. Utah State versus Washington. Now that right there, I don't know what either team has. I don't. But I'm gonna choose Washington. I'm gonna choose Washington. It's a very skeptical. pick, but I'm gonna choose Washington for sure. Okay, now ranking time. I the top 25 rankings. We got Oregon at number one, Georgia at two, Ohio State at three, Miami Hurricanes at four. We got Texas at five, Penn State at six, seven. We got Tennessee. Eight, we have Indiana. Number nine, we have BYU. Number 10, we have Notre Dame. 11, we got Bama. Number 12, Boise State. Number 13, SMU. 14, LSU. 15, Texas A&M. 16, Ole Miss. 17, Iowa State. 18, Army. 19, Clemson. 20, Washington. Oh, Washington is ranked 20. That's nice. 21, Colorado. 22, Kansas State. 23, Pittsburgh. 24, Vandy. Number 25, Louisville. But like as I now that we're done with the little college football side of things, now I'm finna talk about what I was talking about earlier. See, the reason I honestly started this was to build a platform. To build my platform around this. First, get the audience, right? Build up the audience, you feel me? Bring all the little athletes, to the channel. Then, create some merch, you know, which merch is now out. Link will be in the description. Well, the store is not fully. Like right now, we only have like shirts, hoodies, and also phone case. I also have phone cases. I'm working on joggers. Water bottles. What else I'll be working on? Probably more like shirt variations. Probably more shirt variations. And as well as probably sweaters. No, I might throw a sweater in there. What else? I ain't gonna lie, I would like to make some slides. Like I would like to make some slides, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, so I can buy them and wear them. Like out of anything, if I made some slides, I'm buying them. Like I already bought the shirt. Like I just don't. It just haven't came in yet. Like I bought it like a week ago. Supposed to come in this week though. Y'all know I'm gonna be wearing it if it comes. If it comes in before Thursday, y'all know I'm gonna wear it. But yeah, shirts, joggers, sweaters, hoodies, phone cases. We might even throw some other stuff in there. You never know about me because my mind be on the go every day, all day. But then again, I barely have time to like actually like get up on that because football class, you know, the usual. But yeah, bro, like expand my audience. Then like when I get a big enough following, you know, I'm going to come out with this, like, hey, if you ever heard of NSCA, they're a recruiting thing, but for that you gotta pay about $1,500 out of pocket. But for this, I want it to be like at low cost minimum. Like you probably only have to pay like $10, a membership, $10 just to join that and get eyes on you by Division 1 coaches, Division 2 coaches, Division 3 coaches, NAIA coaches, whatever division, whatever you're trying to play at, even if it's JUCO, hey, it's gonna be on there for you. Because I know that for like take me for an example, went to a small school, went to a school where like barely nobody like really went to like high Division 1 programs or Division 2 or even Division 3 programs and didn't get themselves out there like enough. So I don't want nobody going through that process like I did. Like I had to do my own recruiting. Like when your coach is not helping you recruit, bro, you got to do that on your own. And that's what I did. When my coach wasn't helping me with recruiting, I was putting myself out there. I was sending my film out. But just to make it easier for you, I'm going to bring the coaches to you. I'm going to be like your high school coach, and I'm going to bring the college coaches to you. Like, like, well, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna bring them to you, but I'm gonna have all the resources for you to get recruited. Like, let's just say it like that. Like, I'm gonna have the resources for you to get recruited. Only thing you have to do is just put in the work on the field and share your huddle or share your whatever y'all film on. Just share your film. As simple as that. And I just want to take that and actually like help kids that's in need of to like be put in front of people. Because me remembering when I was a junior, sophomore, senior, even a senior in high school, just wondering if I'm gonna get that one offer that's gonna change my life. Like, you feel me? I want kids to like know like there's a better alternative than like just giving up because you didn't get that offer you wanted because you didn't put yourself out there enough. I want the next generation to go to college, to play football. Even if their desire is not even to make it to the league, but they want to play football in college, just like me. Like you can do that just by using that app, using that $10 membership, and getting the resources put right there in your hand. Only thing you have to do is you have to do your part as well as putting your film out there and actually putting work on that field. Like, and then I actually want to build that more and like host like camps and stuff like for kids, up and coming high schoolers, probably middle schoolers. You feel me? And as I was talking about earlier, actually being a coach, like, bro, I'm telling you, can't nothing take me away from the game that I love called football. Like, I've been around football my whole life. I fell in love with it when I was a kid. So it's gonna be hard trying to like take me away from football. Like even after I graduate and stop playing football, like I said earlier, like even if I gotta go back to my old high school, and coach there, I'm gonna do that. Like it's just not making money to me. It's giving back, bro. Like giving back to the kids. Like actually, actually guaranteeing these kids a future, bro. Cause I know people that had bright futures, like playing football, but they never got that offer. They never got that exposure, and they never ended up playing college football. You feel me? So I just want to put that back into the world. I want to help kids. You know what I mean? It's not even just about helping. It's about like impacting on the kids' future. Like I want to be that person like a kid just looks up to and be like, this guy helped me through everything. Like, and I'm gonna be hands on with it. Like ain't no just having like 1,000 other employees. Like I know I'm gonna have employees, but like having like 1,000 employees and not interacting with the kids, like I'm gonna be there 24/7. Like if you need help with, like, say for instance, kid calls me, he's like, well, kid I'm gonna sets up a meeting with me and be like, I'm trying to get my exposure up. I'm gonna be like, okay, this what you need to do, this what you need to do, this what you need to do. I'm gonna be hands on with them, and then I'm gonna be like, let me know in like the next weeks on how that goes. Like, I'm just trying to impact a kid's life, like a kid like me, in fact, like. a kid that likes the game, loves the game, not likes, loves the game, and wants to go to the next level and actually do something with their life, as well as not just playing football, but getting their education at the same time. Like, I want to help the next generation, bro. It's not like the next generation is what's gonna really impact this world, and I really would just want to, I want to send a great message to them before they even step out into the real world. Like I'm not even stepped out into the real world for real. I'm just like I just got that one foot out the door right now. Both of my feet ain't even touched the ground yet, but one of them has. Like I'm like this. This the door. This the door, and this me, and this my one leg that's out, and this my one leg that's in. Like I'm just one leg in, bro. But my question of the day: how do I handle pressure when it comes to football? Or how do you handle pressure in general? See, handling pressure for me is it's not it's not hard for me because I I take it to the jaw a lot of times. Like you ever been in boxing and you just take that one lick to the jaw? Like that's what I do. Like ain't no pressure with me for real. Like I mean, it's pressures to like graduate college and actually do good at this football thing, but to me, it's not pressure because it's something I want to do. So it's no pressure for me for real. But how I would say, like mental health wise, it does take a toll on your mental health at the end of the day. That's the one thing it does. It takes big toll on your mental health because you thinking about what happened if I fail this, what happened if I don't do this right. Like that's just messing up with your mental health, bro, and that's not good. Like, but one way I would say handle pressure is one thing my grandma and mother always said, like true story, like bro, it was so many times when I got here during fall camp, I had to text my mom, be like, I'm ready to come home, mom. Like, I don't think I can do this. Like, it's like one day I just sat outside and flat out fucking cried, bro. I cried, and it was like, bro, I wanted to go home so bad because if I felt pressure, like I felt pressure. I mean, even though I don't owe nobody nothing for this, like I felt pressure. Not only because I don't owe nobody nothing, it's because I want to succeed. So like the pressure, I put pressure on myself. So it's like, bro, I want to succeed, but then again, I don't want to do this. And I'm pretty sure everybody has had their moments. Not even athletes, but like just a regular college student in general. They just had this feeling like when it's just starting to become overwhelmed and you like, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like, but my moms and grandma always taught me to like keep faith. And that's basically faith is like what's guiding me this far. I'm not even gonna lie. If trust me, if I didn't have faith right now, I would not be doing this. I would be back in Mississippi right now, probably working. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like, but yeah, man, you gotta keep faith especially when it comes for you to be like away from home, and like this your first time really away from home. Like you gotta have a lot of faith because it's gonna be obstacles that's like just breaks that faith, but you gotta keep building that faith back up. Because if you don't build that faith back up, you're not gonna continue with it. I'm just being real. If you don't have faith or believe, like believe in yourself, as I would say, you're not gonna make it, bro. And that's a part of why if y'all don't know, I have a tattoo right here on this arm. It says believe in yourself. So like when I get those moments that like I'm starting not to believe in myself or I'm losing faith, I just look at that tattoo and I'm like, I got to keep going. And sometimes I even text my moms. I'll be like, like talking to somebody that you love or somebody that loves you, like, or just family in general. Like it calms that. It brings you back down to earth. Like every time I talk to my moms or my grandma, it's like it's like they just bring me back down to my baseline, as I will call it. They bring me down to my baseline, and next thing you know, my face starts going back up, and I'm back at it again the next day. Like that's that's why it's important to have a support system around you. And I love my support system very much because if it wasn't for those two ladies, bro, who knows? I probably would be back in Mississippi by now. I would have found me a way back to Mississippi, bro. Like those two ladies have pushed me a lot, and that's why I love them. Shout out, shout out to my Dukes and shout out to Granny. Love y'all. Next question. Next question. How do you take care of your mental health? See me, see me being a person, as I would say, that don't care a lot. I mean, it still takes a toll, and being a person that doesn't express their feelings, as I would say, or don't talk about stuff that happens. I would say I it's not really taking care of it, but it's something that calms it down. Like as I well, yeah, calm it down, as I would say, because like a lot of times it just be music. Like if I'm stressed out or anything, I'm playing music. Like if I'm overstimulated and I feel like I'm finna break down, bro, I go play music. I play music. And it's not just any music, it's back home music, like Mississippi music. Like I'm listening to blues, bro. Like I'm turning on me some y'all might not know who this is because unless you're from the South, but turn me on some LPJs, some Sir Charles Jones, what else? Some TK Soul. And I just vibe to that, bro. And I throw them AirPods in and just sit there and just listen to my music and groove with it. Another one, playing my game for sure. Though. Playing the game for sure. But these are things that just takes my mind off that type of stuff. It's not just like isn't I'm not saying that that's gonna just repair your mental health. It's just something to suppress it for the moment so you can just forget about it until the next time it comes. But it's been occasions where I just took like a mental health day. Like on days I don't have practice, like I just take a mental health day, bro. Like how many I would say I've took like probably like 3 mental health days since I've been here. Like probably like three. Because it's not so often where I like get like down. It's not like even like I was talking about last time, it's not like I don't be down. It just be like I be having those thoughts that I can't do it. But I never be down. It's like just straight up like I don't think I could do this. This is like a nonchalant type deal. But being down on my mental health is never really occurred for me for real. Even being overwhelmed with a lot of stuff like football and class, like it's never like gotten to the point like where I just be sad and depressed. Like I mean, I'm not saying depression for me is not real, but I've never had depression. At least I don't know if I had depression. Like I mean, it's been some days where I'm not feeling it, but I wouldn't say it's like depressed. It's just because of my moods. Like, bro, like one day you can see me all jittery and happy talking to people. The next day you gonna see me low key antisocial, not talking to nobody. And that's just me as a person, because me as a person, people like to tend to like think that I'm an outgoing person, but I'm not. I'm You just see me with people I'm comfortable with and see how I am with them and just think I'm an outgoing person, but I'm really not. Like if you come up to me and I don't know you, you most likely won't get too many words out of me. And that's one thing I really had to like get out of coming to college, like not talking to people, being antisocial. Even though I'm still am antisocial, I still am, but I've gotten better to the point like I can have a simple conversation with people I don't know. Like you just be like, hey, how you doing? Hello, bye, go on about my business. But like you would never think that if you see me with people that I done got comfortable with here, and you be like, or even people back home that I'm comfortable with, like you'll be like, yeah, I just know he's a friendly guy. But if you come up to me and walk up to me, I'm not gonna say I'm not a friendly guy, because I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I'm not gonna tell you to back off or nothing like that. But you might you might get like dry responses, because that's how antisocial and shy I am. I mean, sometimes I would like to think of it as like I have social anxiety at times, because I can't keep eye contact with people. Like if I'm talking to you and I don't really know you, I'm not keeping eye contact. I barely keep eye contact with people that I really know. So I feel like it's like I don't know how this really came about, like being antisocial and stuff, but like I've gotten out of it a little bit. If I've gotten out of it a little bit, but I'm still in that shell, like where like I can't just openly go up to anybody and be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? What's your name?" and stuff like that. But like if you come up to me, I'll give you a little conversation, but it might be dry at first. But you know, once I start opening up, you'll see my real personality that people that know me know. Like you will see the silly side of me, bro. As I would like to call it, my retarded side. I mean, not retarded. I'm sorry. People don't like that word, but that's one thing I gotta speak on to like the lingo. Like you can't say retarded, bro. But I get why you can't say it. But when I call you retarded, I don't mean as a slow, like the real meaning of retarded. Like the retarded I call you is like the silly retarded. Like you're a goofy guy, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, mental health, it's really nothing to me. Just throwing that music, going by my day and probably just sit in my room all day. And like, yeah, bro. But that's that's it for episode 12 of Athlete Cast. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also share this to your friends so they can get on the Athlete Cast movement, because athletes' voice matters. And I know y'all noticed that I ain't had a little guest in a minute. That's because I'm trying to find them. Like I was speaking like 2 or 1 episode ago. I can't get people like most athletes have class this time of day and I cannot get them. So it's like I'm gonna just keep winging these. Like I'm gonna keep just as long as I can't find a guest, y'all just gonna hear me talk. That's it. I'm just gonna say it out. But I'm trying, bro. Just promise. But like I was saying, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch y'all next time. Episode 13, probably this Thursday. Peace.